First of all, let me give you a pretty general stretch for kind of before you start work, something that you might want to do in the middle of the day and something you can do at the end of the day after you've been a bit tight and a bit tired and you've kind of worked in the same sort of position. It might be here, it might be a bit of lugging around like this. A general stretch that will prepare you for the start of the day, recharge you in the middle of the day, and also relax you a bit at the end of the day so that you can go home with a bit more juice in the tank, get a good night's rest, do whatever you want to do in the evening, and come back to work in the morning feeling that little bit fresher and that little bit more in balance in your body. So first off, we're just going to start 1 foot down on the floor, 1 foot straight up. You're just going to start loading that knee through the gap in the middle. Now, what it's important to do is do both sides, but it's also important to use your upper body to make the stretch a little bit different, because you want your upper body to get a good stretch as well. So, hands around either side for 5 or 6 reps. And we're going to go one hand low, one hand high for 5 or 6 reps. Wherever you want to put your hands is great. You might want to reach a bit further, you might want to not reach so far. And then we'll just do the other leg. Get nice and comfy, hands wherever you want to start with. And then we've got the twists. And the twist the other way. And we've got the side bends, one hand high, one hand low. And the other side. So that's going to loosen off most of the hips and most of the spine. I'm going to come at it another way now. A position that not many people will get into in their working day. High with the hands, as high as you can get. Hands again go over to one side, to the other side. 3 or 4 reps each time. Rotation, and rotate the other way. We swap legs, go straight into rotation. Doesn't really matter which order you do this in, as long as you get it all done. And if you feel one bit that you really like, that it feels really good to stretch, by all means do a bit more of that. So this time we're going to have the foot on the floor is going to point out to the side, foot at the top is going to point up through the gap. And now just going to get into the groin, a bit into the hip on the right, arms round to the side, to the other side, side bend, the other way. Oh, that's a good one. Change legs, again foot on the floor points away to the side, any way you like just to get going. Hands to one side, round to the other side. Again, doesn't matter too much where you put your hands. Some people might find it a bit more advantageous up high, down low. Doesn't matter too much. Side bend. And side bend the other way. Simply just going through that in a couple of minutes, really loosen you off, balance the body out, give you a lot more energy for when you go home. Let you feel really good in the evening, come back to work, a bit fresher, a bit more juice in the tank, ready to do it again.